Water feels like the safest purchase you can make. No calories, no sugar, no additives, just hydration. Australians buy bottled water every day at gyms, at petrol stations, at airports, in lunchboxes, on hot summer days. Most people believe bottled water is cleaner than tap water, safer, more pure, healthier. And because it's regulated and sealed, people assume quality is guaranteed. But here's the uncomfortable truth most people never stop to question. A large amount of bottled water sold in Australia is not pure spring water. It's often highly processed, poorly mineralized, aggressively marketed, and packaged in plastic that can affect quality over time. It looks clear, it tastes neutral, it feels safe, but source-wise and process-wise, it's often filtered municipal water, heavily stripped of minerals, stored in plastic for months, marketed with vague claims, and priced for branding, not quality. And because water feels harmless, most people never read the label. You drink it daily, you give it to kids, you trust it. Today, we're exposing 9 bottled water brands sold in Australia that you should seriously reconsider. Not because bottled water is always bad, but because many brands are not what Australians think they're paying for. Stay until the end, because number 1 is one of the most trusted bottled waters in Australia. First, what good water should actually be. This matters. High-quality drinking water should come from a clearly identified source, retain natural minerals, be minimally processed, be stored safely, and be transparent about treatment. Natural water contains calcium, magnesium, and trace minerals. These affect taste, hydration efficiency, and mouthfeel. Water that is too stripped can taste flat and provide no mineral benefit. The biggest myth: clear equals clean. Crystal clear water does not equal better water. In fact, heavy filtration removes beneficial minerals. Reverse osmosis strips water completely. Minerals are sometimes added back artificially. Many bottled waters are processed first, then marketed as natural. Why plastic matters. Most bottled water is sold in plastic. Plastic bottles are designed for convenience, are exposed to heat during transport, can sit in warehouses or trucks. Over time, this can affect taste, water stability, and chemical migration. Glass and stainless steel avoid this. Plastic does not. Brand number 9, Frantel water. Frantel water is cheap and widely used. That price comes with compromises. Frantel water is often sourced from municipal or bulk water supplies, heavily filtered, minimally mineralized. It meets safety standards, but offers no meaningful mineral value. You're often paying for plastic, transport, and branding, not superior water. Budget hydration, stripped water. Brand number 8, Tasmanian rainwater. Very similar story. Tasmanian rainwater bottled is highly processed, lacks clear mineral data, tastes flat due to mineral removal. It hydrates but doesn't nourish. Clean label, empty water profile. Brand number 7, Mount Franklin spring water. Mount Franklin is one of Australia's most recognizable water brands, trusted, widely available, long history, but brand recognition doesn't equal water quality. What most people don't realize, Mount Franklin water undergoes heavy filtration, has low mineral content, and is designed for mass distribution. It's consistent, not mineral-rich. Consistency often means natural variation has been removed. Iconic brand, heavily processed water. Brand number 6, Pump purified water. Pump markets itself with hydration and performance messaging, but the water itself? Pump water is purified, stripped of minerals, and often remineralized artificially. It's closer to processed water than natural spring water. Fitness branding, filtered base. Brand number 5, Cool Ridge spring water. Cool Ridge feels clean and refreshing, but dig deeper. Cool Ridge water is lightly mineralized, filtered for consistency, stored long-term in plastic. The taste is neutral because minerals are minimal. Neutral taste, neutral value. Brand number 4, Beloka water. Pure, clean, safe. But purity can be misleading. Beloka water is purified water, stripped of natural minerals, dependent on processing quality. Beloka water is not spring water, it's processed water. Purity marketing, industrial filtration. Brand number 3, Copy Still Mineral Water. Copy looks premium. Glass bottle, minimalist design, luxury image. But the water itself? Copy water has very low mineral content, tastes flat, and is prized for branding, not hydration quality. You're paying for the bottle, not the water. Luxury image, low mineral water. Brand number 2, Evian Natural Spring Water. Evian is globally trusted. Natural alpine imagery, long history. But there's an issue Australians overlook. Evian water travels enormous distances, is stored long-term, sits in plastic bottles, and arrives with altered freshness. Water quality changes with time and transport. Natural source, long supply chain. Brand number 1, Little Hampton Hepburn Spring Water. This is the biggest deception of all. Not one brand, an entire category. What this includes: products labeled drinking water, purified water, filtered water, but marketed visually like mountain spring water, natural sources. These waters often originate from municipal supplies, are processed heavily, and lack natural mineral structure. They hydrate, but don't offer what people think they're buying. Most common, most misunderstood bottled water. Why low mineral water is a problem. Water with no minerals tastes flat, provides no trace nutrients, and may encourage overconsumption. Minerals matter. They affect absorption, influence hydration quality, and improve taste naturally. Why added minerals is not the same. Some waters add minerals back after filtration, but they're not naturally balanced, they're minimal, and they don't replicate spring water. It's cosmetic mineralization. How to spot low-quality bottled water. Vague source descriptions, purified instead of spring, no mineral breakdown listed, long shelf life, plastic bottles stored unrefrigerated. If the label doesn't explain the source clearly, be cautious. What better water actually looks like. Better options: clearly sourced spring water, mineral content listed, glass bottles where possible, short supply chains, transparency over marketing. Sometimes, filtered tap water in a glass bottle is better than bottled water. Water isn't the problem, marketing is. Many bottled water brands sold in Australia today are overprocessed, under-mineralized, packaged in plastic, sold on imagery, not quality. By being more selective, you can avoid overpaying, reduce plastic exposure, drink better quality water, and make informed choices. If you want videos on best bottled water in Australia, tap water versus bottled water, mineral water explained, hidden marketing tricks in healthy products, comment yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Protect Australia Plates. This is Protect Australia Plates, exposing the truth behind everyday products so you can take control of your health.